Hello friends, Dane here at Sit, Stay, and Play again. This month I think I'm going to have probably my shortest live video for you, but it may be for some of you most important. Quick quiz. What's the biggest thing you're going to work on in your dog training? Is it the sit? Is it the stay? Maybe it's down. Wait. Come when called. Well, there's a big one, right? Working on all of those things and any others you come up with can be a really, really big, momentous part of dog training. I know that. I work on it with my dogs all the time. But recently, this will be a journey in my brain in dog training, I've noticed there's a very small piece of dog training that a lot of people miss the opportunity. I've begun to talk about this small event as a magic moment in dog training. Have you ever been out with your dog, especially if you have a dog that's a little bit reactive, gets excited, it's barking at a car or a bicycle or a skateboard or kids playing ball, whatever it is that gets them excited. And your dog gets all excited, revs up, pulls to the end of the leash, and then turns around and looks at you like, hey, aren't we going? Ever have you be out with your dog and working with your dog and something startles them and they look at you like, is that okay? Checking in with you. Ever just been walking along and all of a sudden your dog, who you've really had a great job and they walk nicely on a loose leash, all of a sudden they reach the end of the leash, they feel it tug on the neck, and they turn around to look at you like, hey dude, aren't you coming? Ever had those moments happen? If you haven't, you're probably not paying attention. Those are magic moments. Those are moments that we need to make sure that don't just happen, but we acknowledge them. Your dog gets all excited and turns and looks at you. You should be all excited. Yay, good puppy, here's a treat. Your dog reaches the end of that leash and pulls it tight, and then turns to you and says, hey dude, aren't you coming? Well, ignore the aren't you coming routine and praise them. Yay, puppy, yay, good puppy, and reach down and scratch behind their ears. You're walking along and something startles your dog, and they turn and look at you. You go, oh, good dog. Oh, yeah, how's the day going? Start engaging with them. So many times we're looking at the big picture. Can I get my dog to sit? Can I get my dog to stay? Can I get my dog to come? That we're forgetting that building the relationship with the dog, a relationship of training that's all about, pup, I want you to check in with me. I want you to look at me. I want you to ask for information about what's appropriate and what we should do next. We forget that we can work on that. By every single time they turn and they give us eye contact, fear, startled, or just frustration because you're not coming, we get excited and reward them. Maybe not always with food, with a pet, with a verbal praise, or with a treat. We reward that behavior every time they turn and on their own give us that same behavior we were looking for when we're asking a watch me command. They look at us and they check in with us. We praise that. We're going to be building that relationship of check in with me. Make sure that we're doing this together and that I'm part of the decision-making process of what you do, puppy, not just you're off being spastic and wild and going and doing what you wanted. Don't miss the magic moments. Every time they check in, acknowledge it, praise them, and often, in one way or another, reward that behavior. Remember, behaviors that are rewarded are behaviors that are repeated. If every time your dog looks at you, you kind of shrug your shoulders and keep walking, they're going to stop looking at you. They're going to stop checking in. But a dog who gets praised, a dog who gets a reward of some form every time they look and check in with you, you're going to find you're growing that behavior, and you're going to have a dog who's turning and looking at you and checking in more often. So I'm seeing a lot of people missing that small moment, but it really is a big moment in dog training, and I want you to make sure you take advantage of it. Well, phone's ringing. We got to take care of that. You guys have a good day, and see you next month.